All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Clay Byrne. I'm with the Byrne Real Estate Group, and we're starting to get a lot of agents are asking us, what do you do? Like, what does the Byrne Real Estate Group do for me as an agent? I'm a seasoned veteran. I'm just getting my license. Like, why should I consider joining your team? And I'm going to start that by talking to you about who we are, where we came from, what our history is, and what our commitments are, and then you'll be able to decide if you want to know more of it. You'll have an opportunity to maybe schedule some time at the end of this to come in and take a look for yourself at what we do and why we're so committed and why we have so many agents that are successful operating within the team. Now, I will say that teams, brokers, there's other teams that are out there. It's not a one size fits all. We have some pretty particular conditions of people that we like to get into business with, and we've learned that over time that's important. And it's the same for the agents that come on the team. They count on us to make sure that we're around, where our environment's always around, it's always got the right people in it, okay? And here's how we know if we've got the right people. My core values, the number one thing that matters to me and to everybody on this team is the clients come first. The clients absolutely and always come first. And the things that are the most important to clients are um, they want to be respected, right? They want value, right? And they want their life made easier, not harder, right? And in fact, actually, if you just focused your entire life on making things easier for people, life would actually probably get pretty easy for you too. So those are just kind of it's not kind of, those are the standards that we have. Is like, what are we absolutely doing that we're taking very good care of our clients no matter what it is that we're doing? It's one of the reasons we brought in mortgage, because we wanted to be able to offer a great service, maybe a little lower price for a mortgage if you're one of our buyers or one of our sellers on the Byrne Real Estate Group, and also to give our agents the opportunity to learn hands-on about the mortgage industry, about the mortgage process, and to be more of a value and to be more of a resource, right? Be valuable, be professional, have a commitment to excellence, and get busy. These are our core values. Take care of the clients, be valuable, be professional, a commitment to excellence, and get busy. Be valuable is pretty easy because it literally means is like you're asking yourself constantly, what can I do to be better? It feeds them. Clients want things made easier, not harder. So what can you do to make things easier for clients, consumers, buyers, sellers, customers, whatever you want to call them, right? Whatever you want to do to make somebody's life easier, because that's what you're trading, right? You give your time, they give you money. You're saving them time, they're giving you money. And in commission, these are high stakes. These are high commissions, high sales opportunities. So you've got to be really good at it. And we train pretty heavily around that. Be professional. This one matters to me because I think that being respectful of other people's time is important. Okay. I might be old fashioned there, but I think that it's important to let people understand you understand that their time is important. Your time is important. You want to be treated with respect and you want to be respectful about that, right? Be professional in your mannerisms and your vocabulary and how you treat people and your manners, just pure manners. It's old fashioned again, but I know that people really appreciate it because I know I do. One of the things that we were putting together this just who we are and what we stand for. I just thought to myself, how do I like to be treated when I'm out making a major purchasing decision? Right? I want to be educated. I want to be around smart people. I want to be around people that are committed to my success and I can be committed to their success. Right? I want to be around people that get things done. I don't want to get things done for them. I want them to get things done. And people like a commitment to excellence. I don't expect perfect, but I expect better and like some awareness and recognition around that. One of a trick that or a trap that we can fall into is that we're all doing the best that we can, and everybody should just acknowledge me for that. And that's not always the case, right? Sometimes it's helpful for people to know that you're learning from a mistake that was made or from a failure, and that you're going to do something about it. That goes a long ways with consumers. It goes a long ways with me, and I know it goes a long ways with my team. So those are our core values. I'm committed in Austin to helping agents in the Austin area, helping agents build an amazing life, build an amazing business that they love, and have great relationships with the people in their world so that they can live a life that's great, right? We like to be involved in the community. We like to be valuable to people that are out there and around us. We like to make sure that they know we respect them. They like to make sure that we know what we're talking about. Obviously, it's super important. Um, And so these are the values that everything is framed around that we do. So let me walk you through, as a new agent or a newer even agent to the team, some of the things that we focus on with you and for you so that you can achieve more. Again, our whole thing for agents at Byrne Real Estate Group is that we want to help you guys build a business that you love with great relationships. You have great relationships with your people, so you can build a great life. You can live a great life. And all these things are easily achievable in real estate, and we can help you do it. We have been helping agents do it for years now. One of the things that's pretty critical in building a business is that the people in your phone, right, the relationships that you have, there's millions of dollars in there if you treat it right. So that's what we do. We get you into our program, and Hello Week's the first time. I'll get to Hello Week here in a minute. But we train you, or we teach you, and as being relationship based, guide you through how to get your database set up so that they're hearing from you with a regular cadence. And you're not pummeling them with who do you know, who do you know, who do you know. There's a cadence to adding value. There's a cadence to being respectful of their time. There's a cadence to being their friend too, right? So you integrate all that into a pretty simple calendar, into a pretty simple system or a framework, whatever you want to call it, to get that going. It's up to you to execute it, right? We do some of the basics for you in the email and some of the social marketing and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to kind of create and maintain the relationship. We do a lot of the base work for you. In fact, we leverage a lot of technology so that you don't. So as an agent, you can leverage the systems to get them relevant real estate information that they want on a regular basis. Okay, and then there's some steps above that to enrich the relationship so that you're the number one resource for all their real estate questions. I get agents not even on my team that call me for like, what real estate attorney do you recommend? What title company do you recommend? Hey, I got this problem. And like, well, how do you recommend it? It's no problem. I'm a resource for people to use because I've been doing this forever, right? And we have a lot of connections and a lot of experience that we get to help people with. And as an agent on the team, obviously you get access to that too. So let me talk about the three. We have the three kind of funnels that I think agents should be on. Long term, you should be focused on having the big business that helps you live the life that you want, and that's where you have the really rich relationship based business. Okay, you can get there. You can get there in 3 years. It's really a 5 to 7 year journey that it really starts to pay off for you in big ways. You have to be super intentional about it. So we walk you through what that process is like. While you're working on that's the goal, right? You want to have 100%. If you were on with Butch Zielinski last week, you saw, 95% of his business referral lane. You saw the kind of enthusiasm and passion he has for real estate, right? And so you want to get there too. Very profitable, very rewarding. It's a very enriched life that he gets to live because he's worked his way towards it. Okay. Now, in between, while you're getting started, is you get, leads, and you learn the listing presentation, the buyer presentation. You learn how to integrate our mortgage services and be educated and resourceful with respect to that when you're in front of clients and consumers. You get access to the Bernie Buyer Guarantee. If you don't love your home, we'll help you sell it within 18 months for free. I said that wrong. If you don't love your home for the first 18 months after you buy it with one of my agents, then we'll sell it for you free of charge, right? We want you to love the house that you're in. Just like we want you to love the real estate business you're in, we want you to love the people you're around. We want you to love the team that you're on. We want you to love the home that you're in, right? We want you to love the experience. And we stand by our word, right? I love guaranteeing our actions and activities. Okay? So agents, you get access to that. You get access to, we get a lot of incoming leads. I've been doing this for a long time, so we get, upwards of 20 incoming leads a day. Now we have a path. We have some standards and some systems in place to make sure that you qualify in, which means that I need to know that you know how to, treat clients first, be professional, be valuable, you're committed to excellence, and you do activities, right? So we want to make sure that you meet those requirements so that I know that you're the right kind of agent, a professional agent, to go then talk to real estate agents and buyers and sellers about what we do for them. and all the value that we bring, right? So you earn your way into that, and you start that with Hello Week. Hello Week's my favorite because agents, you come in here and you're going to start talking to people right away. You're going to start script practicing right away. You're going to learn, you're going to be fluent in Byrne Real Estate Group right away. And we use that, and then we use the first couple of weeks of the professional agent training system weeks. We use that to make sure that the my team knows who you are, and then that we're around like-minded people, right? You can kind of fake. Some people can fake some of this stuff, but you can't do that forever, right? We don't like complaining. We don't like excuses and reasons why you can't, and negative attitude. Like, that's not our thing. Our thing is positivity, help people, serve the client. How can we bring them value? Let's get some feedback. Let's do the activities. Let's meet each other and hold each other accountable. And you should see this office is humming in the morning. It is humming with amazing people. A lot of great stories already coming out of here again that I'm pretty excited about. I know you've been following Leslie's journey and Rocky's journey and Christy's journey, Vinny's journey, right? We have some fun stuff. Okay, so next is so the main funnel. The eye on the prize is that you learn how to do relationship based business. Now and it's a process. It just takes time, and it depends on where you're starting to where you want to go and what you're willing to do about it along the way. Within our system, it takes a few years to get to that referral business where you don't need the leads, you don't need the stuff, the extra stuff that we do, because we've got you trained to be a professional. By the way, I took a poll this morning with my team, and here's what professional agent means. It means that you are an educator, reliable educator. You know how to get people listen to what they are. You know you're deeply knowledgeable in probably the area that you live in or in the type of homes that you want to sell, investment, suburban, high rises, luxury, waterfront, I don't care, ranches, it doesn't matter. You just have to be proficient at it. You've got to display a deep knowledge in it. And we help you with that. Okay. Um, so professional agent, you know that, right? And then the other part of being a professional is that you're confident in your abilities. Well, in order to be confident, you've got to start learning somewhere, and you've got to be really good at demonstrating your knowledge and your expertise and like the process and why mortgages matter and how you can save money there, and why the vendor service program matters, the home service program matters, and why it's a benefit to the client that they're talking to you as an agent, right? You're saving them money. You understand that they're first, right? You're making their life easier, not harder, and you're treating them with respect. You're treating them like a human. Okay, that's key. That's key information. So we talk about that, right? And we don't just talk about it sometimes. We talk about it pretty regularly. A lot of our internal communications around how did we support clients today? How did we support each other today? What did our ops team do to make the agent's life easier, to make the seller's life easier, right? So we move from we know that the prize is over here. Then you're in the middle, you're in the beginning, you're working on some existing leads, and you're learning how to follow up and what the cadence is on talking to people, how to update the CRM, how to interact with the operations team. And so you're using that to qualify into the incoming lead rotation. Now, incoming lead rotations, this is where the fun is, because it's literally you'll be sitting there, you answer the phone. It reminds me of floor duty back when I started 30 years ago. People would call in on a sign and say, tell me about 123 Main Street. Oh, can't wait to tell you. Actually, what's got you looking over there? Are you thinking about buying for yourself? You buying for someone else? So you learn how to have these conversations so you can be a resource, right? You can be a guide. We don't nudge, we guide, right? You be a guide. And then you can speak our language, which means that you're proficient in all the different services and ways that we can help clients save money, get value, made things easier. This process is made easier, not harder for them. So you train on that. You qualify in, and then there's some standards. And for us, an agent in their first 90 days, they should sell 3 homes. In our system, it's 100% possible. I don't think there's any other system out there that would say that. Okay. Then once you get up and running, then your job is to sell 2 homes a month at a minimum. All right, that's at a minimum. Okay, so imagine that if you can do the math on your own, even with our amazing splits and all the training and support that you get, you're still going to have a very good life if you just sold 2 homes a year, 2 homes a month, not a year, 2 homes a month. Okay. So you're gonna come in, you're gonna start selling, you're gonna start talking to people, you're gonna start building your pipeline. You have to always be thinking about pipeline. In fact, the conversation you have with Leslie, weekly, personal, is about your pipeline. What's their motivation? How are you helping them? What are you doing about it next? What do they need you to do about it next? Right? It's a pipeline conversation. In fact, you should have 5 people in your pipeline at any given moment that want to buy or sell houses. Right? In fact, when you get 5 and they want to do it in the next 30 days, that's when we know that you're ready to go, that you're ready, you're almost self-sufficient as a real estate agent, you're off and running. Okay? So we talk about that. I just want to let you know, I want to make sure you heard that in the first 90 days, you're going to sell 3 houses. I don't know where else you're going to go to hear that, but you got to participate. It's full on sport, full contact sport. And what's probably my favorite thing about our system, about the professional agent system that we have, and about the people that are here, it's the people that are here. We have a listings coordinator, we have a marketing coordinator, we've got our agent services coordinator, you got Leslie who's running the sales management side of things, the operational team. We have VAs that help with paperwork. Like we literally, it is almost a buffet of high service oriented, client service oriented people working to help you go sell houses so that you can build your business. My commitment to you is that I'll help you build your business faster and better, one that you love, you have deep relationships with the people that you're around, and you get to live a great life, right? So that's what we focus on. And then obviously, the marketing, the email marketing, the social media marketing, some Instagram marketing. It's in and out of success there right now. But there's a process and there's systems that go along that support your activities. I know this is a lot of information. The key things I want you to get out of this is with the right attitude and the right effort, and then within our system, you'll be making money faster than you will anywhere else for a longer period of time, as long as you stay engaged. All right. We have standards that qualify you in and you stay in. As long as you stay in and you're demonstrating that you live by my values of client first, being valuable, being professional, commitment to excellence, right? Training, education, be better, right? And doing work, doing the activities, because the opposite of doing activities, the opposite of that is not doing activities, and I don't know what to do with people that don't do anything. Okay. So that's my commitment to you, is I will help you build your business. I will show you how to build your pipeline, build your business, build a life that you love around real estate. I've been doing it for years. I'd love to do it for you. Come talk to us. Come in for a hello week. In fact, actually, we have open houses once a month. I'll post the next date. Just come in and see who we are and see if you like the vibe and you can kind of ask questions and talk to people about us. I'd love to see you there. All right? You guys are amazing. You're amazing. Thanks for listening to this. I'm going to post it so that you can look at it again, learn a little bit more about us, and we'll talk soon.